Hello there, and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. I hope you're having a wonderful day. No lie, I've spent the past 2 hours trying to get our cows down there to work. As you see, I've got a daylight sensor and an observer. If we go under this, we've got a whole little redstone thing set up. What I tried doing was have the deployer, well, first off, it's turned off right now. It's got a link and a clutch on it, stopping the deployer from working. And what I have is whenever the observer updates because of the daylight sensor, it will pulse just like that, which turns the bucket on or the deployer on for about 1 second, and it will milk the cow. In theory, that means that it will milk the cow, and then the wooden bucket of milk will go onto the item drain and then get put back in. That does not work. No, see, apparently Create does not like TerraFirmaCraft's wooden buckets. Ouch. So it didn't matter what I did, the system would not dispense the wooden bucket. So it is now a metal bucket, which means this whole setup is unnecessary. If I pick that up, this will milk the cows when they are milkable, and as soon as it gets the milk, it will dispense the milk bucket out from the funnel onto the drain. It will drain, get picked up by the depot, and the arm go back into the deployer. The issue that we had was Create's filters do not recognize a wooden bucket with anything in it as any different than just a wooden bucket. So a wooden bucket and a wooden bucket with milk, it's the exact same thing to Create. So this filter was wooden bucket and this filter was wooden bucket with milk, and it's like, well, this is the same thing as that, so it's not dropping the item. So every time the bucket picked up milk, it wouldn't dispense. Now that won't happen, hopefully. In the meantime, I actually grabbed another cow and brought it over here, so I had twice the sample size for bug testing. It turned out not being necessary. So all this work I did, well, it was on camera, but I am not showing any of it. It's just, yeah, all this work, all the setting up, all the items are crafted, none of it is necessary. I did give this a little door though down here, so I wouldn't get creepered while working on redstone. So yeah, none of that's necessary. We're gonna just pack it all up and pretend I never did any of it. Just as I got over here, yep, this should now be up to 5. Oh, that was perfect timing. Which means you should be ready to milk shortly also. Yeah. But yep, it milked it. The bucket came out the side, drained, and was placed back in. Which is what we're supposed to do the whole time, but apparently that only really works with the metal buckets. I haven't tried with a red steel bucket. It does work with the vanilla style bucket. I don't know what to call that, because you know, you got red steel, you got blue steel, you put them together and you get white steel apparently. Anyway, it's about time this worked. This has been driving me nuts for weeks, and of course this is working just fine. I should go grab the bricks from the old building and wrap this. Give it a door also. When I say this, know that I mean it with the utmost sincerity. I hate creepers. I am now down 4 apple trees because of them. 3 is good enough to start with, but not all of these were red. Those were red. Oh, those are olive. So they took out an olive tree. Actually, they've taken out 2 olive trees. That was green. That was green. I have no more green apple. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think right there. Oh well, now we got red and green apple trees mixed in together. Although, looks like our cherry trees are fruiting. Yep. So, you know, that's a bonus. Okay, I'm finally getting my fruit nutrition back up because it has bottomed out. Ooh, and our peaches too. Nice. Oh, and I have to show you our pantry because I've made a small change in there. And it looks great. So I've made a number of additional jarbonets. And if you shift click on them, you can actually close them. And you can still access them through the closed jarbonet. But this way, yeah, you can have them open or closed. It does. These obviously don't have an expiration on them. But yeah, so I think that looks pretty nice. Let's make some peach salad, I guess. Yeah, that works. Well, it's nothing special, but at least for now, it'll keep creepers from sneaking up on me while I'm in here. And because of the portable interfaces, I can still reach through. The factory conveyor belt runs along the edges. We've got a little more room over here for expansion. And our cows seem to be working. Now this can hold 1 bucket and this can hold 1.5. Sorry, the item drain over here can hold 1.5 buckets. So we can... That was perfect timing. You can see it in action. So we can hold an additional 2 buckets worth of extra. So might want to make an extra red barrel, rosewood barrel to have over here to swap out. And we got a door on there so I don't have to worry about, again, being sneaked up on. As for a roof, we'll worry about that later. I like this roof. I don't really want to change the profile. So this might just be... If I do a 2x1 slant, that would bring me... That'd be 1 layer, then I have to come up 1, and then 2 layers, and then come up 1 and go 2 layers. Come on, and go 2 layers. So that would that would come up to this layer here. Maybe. I'll think about it. It's not the most important thing right now. I've been talking about doing this for a little while, so how about we actually get to it? We're going to be building a giant garden grove over here using all the different types of trees. I'm going to have every fruit tree and every wood-based tree. Wood resource tree. All trees are wood-based. I see I am going to have to fill in this area a little bit, so I can have some flat land. And has this nice little... I'm going to have to fix that. But has this nice little pond too, so that's going to be nice. And I have 1 of every... Well, I have 4 of almost every tree I have. And then I have 7 because what I want to do is do a... See if I can't make a big tree. So, you know, a 2x2 tree, and then have 3 of the small trees near it. Of course, this means I'm going to have to clean out a whole lot of, well, everything. So this is going to take a while. I'm going, like I said, fill this in. Going to try to level it out a bit. Well, level out this, but make everything look like it belongs. You know, the whole area is not going to be one flat ground. I'm going to try to maintain the curves. Actually, getting all this straw, I can just turn these into thatch blocks and use these to put the dirt on top of. I just can't stand on them because I fall through. But dirt shouldn't fall through. I don't have dirt on me. Congratulations, you volunteered. Nope, it falls through. So that does not work. Oh, glad I tested that. I have a ton of the... Where are they? Of these claystone from the building that we tore apart from over there. So I'll go grab those and then use that to put this layer down. And then, like I said, fill everything in. Alright, not bad progress. Got this sort of branching path going around. I've already got many of the trees planted. And you see what I mean. I've got a set of 2x2 and then a few single trees in the area. And that's what I'm going to try to do with every single type of tree. I do need to go out and get more because, well, I only have 4 acacia. And I accidentally broke one of my birch, but I only have, I don't know, 4 more stacks of birch saplings, so that's not going to be an issue. Once the trees start to grow, and that is going to take a decent amount of time, some of them take up to 16 days to grow, I'm going to start putting like a bench and a couple flowers and maybe move some of these stones to outline the path like what I have over here. And I might replace some of the dirt with gravel and, you know, other things just to touch it up a bit. But this is what we have for now. And, you know, I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like when everything's fully grown. Oh, we have a flaw in the system. Okay. Okay, if we pull these out and that, I have a chute here. Let's grab the chute. Let's re-grab these. No. It still does not like the logs. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Because I know when this harvests, the logs will go into the chest. So I figured I'd be able to, if they stayed on the conveyor belt, put them back into another chest. Which is evidently not the case. Might as well put the chest back so I can at least pick up some of the stuff. The saplings. But I gotta figure out what to do with all the logs. Meanwhile, all the sticks go into here, get turned into bundles. Alright, well, that's going to be a new problem to solve. In the meantime, I went and got myself a little bit of brown dye so I could dye that. Now I have 2 brown seats. And of course, it's nighttime now, but as soon as it's daytime, we're going to head back over to the grove. I just carved out an area next to the pond, and we're going to build ourselves a little bench. Well, for now, this will do. The logs will just pile up back here, and all the saplings will be picked up by the andesite funnel, like what was supposed to happen. And this way I sort of have a buffer. Okay, but let's head over back to the grove. Checking our corners for creepers, because when I stepped out the factory on the other side, I heard a sizzle and I jumped. Luckily I got away before my building didn't. I'm gonna extend this path up this way to meet with here. So it's all one path. I'm going, don't know what block I want to use for here. Stone or, yeah, that's still up in the air. But now I've made this little area over here. So what I was thinking is take our create seats, because you can sit on them. Yeah, so this works good as a bench. Naturally, you can actually sit on it. If we go to here, I can craft up a few planks quickly. Put these behind because they are fairly close in the right look. Swap this over, move those. Then we've got back to the bench. And if we do this, we can turn those into trapdoors. Oh, it's the wrong way. Although now that I do that, I think these would probably look better as a back than... Well, let's check. Yeah, I like the trapdoor better. There we go. We now have a bench I can sit on next to the pond. And I'll put some lampposts out here or something. May make use of the fairy lights. Because we do have the fairy light mod. And I haven't used them yet. Okay, I could have sworn I had the fairy light mod. Night lights, not fairy lights. Some of the lights are called fairy lights. That's what it is. 3 string plus 3 torches gives you 6 of them, and then you can dye them different colors. So let's see. I'm sure there should be one that's more Halloween-y since it is, almost Halloween. Not seeing it though. Anyway, I can do those hanging from lampposts that I'm going to be putting up around here. And put like I said, a flower patch back here. I did just dump all the excess flowers I had. But yeah, so let's stick a few more of these benches around in different locations. Here next to the pond. Over somewhere amongst the trees over here. Maybe like right here, because there's a bit of a curvature here. Have put a nice little bench like over here, Put one up here at the first corner. Then I am going to eventually surround all this also with a fencing. Not sure which one yet. Don't know which one's going to look best. It's probably going to be a picket fence. But I'm going to have to go look through the picket fences we have from McCrawl's. Because, brain fart. And see what will look best over here, and then just outline the whole thing. If I didn't know better, you'd think there was a vampire who lived here. Don't worry. Just cherries. But let's just close these doors. No need to cause any panic or anything. Anyway, I think this is a good spot to leave off for today. We do need to let our farms, not a farm. We do need to let the grove grow. The trees are, well, all saplings. I'm liking the look of the path. I'm liking the bench we've got. Can also do a bench over here. I was thinking, that way we don't have them all facing the same direction. Have, one facing this way. Have one all the way down here facing in. Well, that's gonna be nice. Yeah. So those need to grow. And so hopefully next time we'll actually have a bit of trees grown, a bit more progress I can show you. Until then though, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.